back. It was the Frankfurt Major 2015, the first time an SA team went to one. And people were like, well, that was the unknown roster. No, it was Greedy and Attune were both there. They were both dropping items on Newbie, very well known. And I'm curious, it is a very straightforward draft. They say you know what you have to get done on Radiant, but FNATIC, I think a lot of people would just consider them the overall better team, the more skilled team. Will their greed pay off? That's the question.
Absolutely. They were going with the car analogies earlier, talking about the Corolla of the unknown. To me, kind of looks like a Pinto, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
A little ghetto at this moment. I feel like Axe has gotten punished so many times in the past. Just get like a Yule Scepter and he's gonna need to go for the BKB.
The Pinto though? Come on. Doesn't that card like break down every 3 minutes you drive it?
I mean, we'll see how this game goes.
Literally blows up.
It's
stop making
problem.
them.
Yeah, it's illegal to drive this nowadays.
Is it really?
Sure, I'll say that.
I could see it. And it will be a 2-for-2 rune exchange.
Easy. So the lineup of Mirana, Axe, already taking Battle Hunger early on and just want to run it. Mr. Savage, who hasn't had the best tournament so far.
He has. And I would say on the other side, Widge, the one player, Argentinian player, one of the few, and he looked really good in the qualifiers. He played a lot of Lina and Lash, a lot of these skill shot heroes, and he looked like an absolute beast. It felt like he carried it into this major, so I think you have to dominate this top lane, but it's a friggin' Chen +1, and we talked about that. Just tough.
Amp up all the reason in the world, and it really be difficult to punish away there, as already Ice. Oh, Acheron, and the toss back in trouble. Ice draws first blood. Who said he was having a bad tournament? This man's owned it.
He is. Apparently this game, yeah, they just get a quick kill on a hero. I mean, when you have to go feast first to last hit and just harass, you're susceptible to Timbersaw spamming Q.
There were like a ton of creeps in there too. I can't believe PK was able to find the toss back.
Yeah, nice play by him.
Oh god, the Pinto, it's happening.
Yeah, they do the tune. He's almost breaking down here, but we'll be okay for now. And that's scary, because I remember Moon has been praised a lot. I mean, people even said Moon was better than Abed for a while in SC. I know Soup Male himself was like, Moon's one of the few people I just don't want to play against, so he's a tough laner.
Absolutely. Really difficult to deal with. And I think the thing about him too is that he can fit whatever role his team needs him to play in, right? Like in this game, he's probably just gonna go for some of those more like drum BKB oriented builds, move around the map. We'll see how it goes. But already Ice is continuing to level out the pain in this bottom lane. As Arrow going to connect. Some more damage seems to be laid out on Savage.
Yeah, they know he used his early leap, so all his damage is pretty free. And I agree with you, Moon. I think this game, honestly, he's almost the third core. I actually think Ice is going to be greedier than him. Obviously, 23 Savages, so it'll be interesting to see what Moon does with so little.
It's definitely something the panel was talking about, is the need to do it. But Gyrocopter already 6 and 7, 7 denies.
And look who's here middle.
Oh, got a tune. Hide away.
He's like staying next to the creep DJ's like, you're gonna have to move. I love the TP from the Ogre.
Oh, that's really nice. That's gonna be Savior. Can they get the toss back on the Ogre for enough damage? Looks like he's gonna be able to walk away.
That's a smart play though, because like he's just kind of stuck there, but because the Ogre gets there, he knows he's safe, and yeah, smart play by Prada.
Which really wants to get rid of the creep. They know, ooh, he's gonna take a beating with that one. Oh man.
Feels real bad. And look at, yeah, he's still getting the lightning. That creep, Harpy Stormcrafter, he is pretty good. Better than most heroes, actually. Like, look at that. Look at how spammable it is. Oh my goodness, one more spam available.
Well, and the other thing too is if you want to, you could just run it back to the fountain now and then pull it out again.
Definitely can.
See if he decides to do that or not. But already a good amount of harassment leveled out. And dude, Ice. Oh, forces out the rage.
Yeah, and I don't know about this. He still might just go down there. The Mango, he's dead.
Dude, Ice is killing it.
Yeah, and I mean, we actually were today. Ice, he looked rough yesterday. He looked rough 2 days before as well, but today, he is just destroying this Life Stealer's timber.
And I mean, again, this is like, obviously gets the first kill, but then it's Tiny that leaves the lane, and he's doing this amount of damage solo. Part of that, I'm sure, also has to do with the fact that Prada had to rotate mid, and so Ice feels like he can be that much more aggressive.
Yeah, and they're actually going to TP the Tiny top from Chen. But it looked like they might have ganked top. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to have middle instead. There's a double damage rune top that'll be scouted by DJ. Piranha! Won't get it.
Yeah, take it out. Does he have any leap left? Which?
He
One
might
more
just-
leap?
One more, but using any of those level 1 leaps is early. It is a real big pain.
Oh my god.
Those
Greedy.
spins. There's one.
Hoping to make some stuff happen here.
This should be a kill. He's got boots.
The chase down's real. And jabs, gonna try and get away over to the tower, diving underneath Greedy, the tree, and the slow but steady burn down comes. And that was a Wraith Band he was bringing back for Savage.
Yeah, I was about to say that he actually recalled the Tiny, so the Tiny had the Wraith Band, gave the Wraith Band to Chen, and then the Chen just died. Twister is like, where the hell's my item? What? I wanted this like 2 minutes ago. And the 5 runes doesn't look like much contest. It's even worse.
Dude, it's definitely a word.
Okay,
Congestion. That's what happens with Chernobyl.
Contestion.
Oh, okay.
We'll go with it.
I was trying to run with it
Oh,
for a
okay.
second.
Thanks for making me look smart.
Dude, FNATIC get 4 runes. Actually,
Three.
Unknown was able to get that one. So 5 minutes. Nice little start for them there.
Yeah, this is looking rough. The only lane that's really going okay is top lane. But you say that, and the Void's the top CS in the game. Obviously, Axe right behind it, and they got that kill. But bottom lane's just all ice, ice, ice right now. And middle, the Gyro's actually getting kind of bopped. I'm surprised. 24, well, not surprised, but it's 24-18 to 13-12. Surprised the Gyro's still being nuts.
He was able to make that happen early, but yeah, since then, Viper's kind of been giving him the business. DJ throws out the avalanche to get a little bit of space, and the call turn around can't quite get it. Savage gets the jump away, and they're going to use that glyph now to get pressure onto the tower.
Like the 1-1-3 build. If he got one more spin, possibly might have been the kill.
Chase. Greedy gets hit there. Another one. If he does another persuasion of a creep, they can make the kill happen, but
Interesting rotation. I guess they just feel the Tiny. Actually, it's strange because he has nowhere to go. He could just go bottom, but Ice, I don't really need you down here. But he can't really do anything middle, and Viper's one of the few heroes. You can't really toss in her tower and kill.
no. Yeah, it's pretty tough to make anything happen against Viper right now. Saving that skill point to see if he wants to go for strike or not.
Yeah, because you've been thinking about it. The Lifesteal's doing fine bottom, and oh, it's getting rotation from the Viper.
Okay, Chase comes
Into
through,
the
arrow connects, good bit of damage there, and that's going to be a huge kill. So Unknown looking pretty good out of the gate here.
Yeah, they take the gold lead. I mean, I was gonna even talk about the Lifestealer might have died twice bottom, but he's out CSing the Timber spot out.
Another call used, but they're going to jump away and throw out the rollers from those golems. So, yeah, it looked a little bit rough at the start on all of them, but now much better.
And this is how it should be. I think that Unknown has better laning phase. Like, they should be punishing FNATIC's greeder. You have 3 very greedy cores. You have Chen and a Tiny. You should be honestly winning these lanes, and they are now. And if Viper gets quick, pretty much nobody's Timber's definitely not safe. Yeah, I think this Viper could very well be a problem for FNATIC.
So with this very greedy lineup that we've been talking about from FNATIC, is it the type of thing where you get to the game and it's a win, or do you feel like the unknown is killed it on that axe?
I mean, 20 with Kanye is able to go to the as we see out of 50 plus the Ogre. 23 just is a good game. I think when you get a 6-slot void, no one on the other team feels like it's a 6-slotted Viper and it's void under you. But I do feel this void arrows late game. There's not much to be able to do for Sid, but let me get there.
Lifesteal now going for that latest rest towards that glove as DJ stalking him off to the with Moon in the area as well. See if they can set up kill here. Fest on cooldown in seconds.
Level 1 rage. Not like instant TP. Smart. Wow.
Yeah, they know that rotation could be bad.
They've hit the top tower. He kind of wanted to head up top anyways, so doesn't want too much time. Even if Lifestealer, he'll be able to get his Midas from these creeps and then just push top tower.
Chronosphere used, so he wasn't able to be to that grave of greedy earlier, but nonetheless does give Unknown more space now to put the pressure on as the rotation comes from the Timber Saw. They got that whole order out again. The arrow connects as well. Doesn't connect onto the creep, but they still find the kill.
It did at the Timber Saw, but his Warlord Blade was already, so it just kept helping him.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so that's a nice rotation. You rotate Ice top because you know the Life Stealer rotated somewhere else as well, so they wanted to bring him up there anyways, and he just gets a free kill on a pretty farmed axe.
Gyrocopters looking to make something happen. As you talked about at the beginning, probably going to be playing more in the role of through position in this game.
So I wouldn't doubt it even. But like he treads win like I honestly gets like fourth that. He is kind of the guy who just sits. We'll see. He's a very greedy mid player as well though, so
yeah,
might still go for those damage items.
Jin in time has Sprinkle Loots going back to the Windlace Blink Dagger afterwards. And the pace of the game so far still favoring FNATIC if they get at later stages. But we talked about that Midas they've online with the Life Stealer as well. And probably going to try and get the time around the dance.
I think it's going to be, honestly, we've already seen one, the first big T fight Chrono where you do this 3v3, 4v4 skirmish. What can he get out of that? Because honestly, this Viper, I would say, is, unless you 4v1 or 5v1, he's reasonably unkillable right now. Level 3 Nether Toxin, level 2 Corrosive Skin, has crowns and he's 800 away from Atos.
I mean, you can kind of tell what it is that Unknown want to do based off the skill. He just said, I'm just going to go back and max out that Nether Toxin, get the farm, and that'll propel me to my item, which is going to allow me to fight, and no prize back to the...
It's a tune. I mean, this guy, he's playing a Viper, but as we saw in those first phase bans, ain't no one gonna get him no Meepo, none of these Tinkers. They're just gonna ban these heroes out against him. The Huskar as well.
The pressure, though. Back towards mid. Coming into the side as... See if they can catch anybody. Now, you're just trying to get those creeps. Well, down bottom. A little bit of a setup. They go for the solo Chrono on Oak. Should be enough to get the kill. As Avalanche Toss comes out. Okay.
It's a kill, right? I mean, as long as you get a kill with it, but he does have his own Midas flying down. His is a little bit better because he already has treads, so you're gonna have the treads Midas on the Void. On Life Stealer, his brown boots. He does have his phase boost coming now, and it honestly is very, very even, but I think this case does favor FNATIC middle, though.
Big old jump there onto the Gyrocopter. Hand of God not nearly going to be enough to save a life. So the reveal of that Atos you're talking about.
This is scary, dude. You have Atos plus arrows. You have a natural setup, something like, I mean, usually it's like OD with Astral, but anyone who comes to Viper's Light now is just a threat of dying. Doesn't matter how tanky you are, like Ice, Atos into Nether Toxin and Arrow.
Well, and you know, everybody was talking about these super meta heroes that FNATIC have. The one that they don't have is that save. There's no save on this lineup. For an arrow, no Abba, no Legion, no Omni, no Shadow Demon. Like if you get arrowed, you're just gone.
You are. All you have is that the Chen heal, which we saw, and it didn't even do that much.
Yeah.
You save it all. Yeah, it is a small lead for Unknown, and they're gonna pop the run ult here and look for someone.
Can do.
They are running uphill. Luckily, we know they don't have sentries, but I wonder if they do.
Oh, are they baiting the bounty rune? Okay, yeah.
They're baiting. Okay. Why was that bounty rune even there?
I have no idea. It's 12.5 minutes.
And why did they just let Unknown go?
Why is 23 Savage Award? What's happening?
Yeah. That's very weird. A Toon is definitely going to take over this game. I feel FNATIC they need to pressure lanes. Like, they don't need kills, but he needs to get shit done somewhere else on the map, like draw heroes.
Yeah.
Which he's trying to do top right now. But that tower's full HP. 1,800 out of 1,805.
Grant, I was talking, I wrote some stuff down at the beginning of this tournament. I was like, FNATIC top 4. I'm not feeling so good about that right now.
Don't worry,
not
my friend, I had him up there as well. So I think and you have the Axe Blink now, the Atos on his Viper. I really do think if FNATIC can weather the storm in the next 10, 20 minutes, they'll be okay, but there's going to be a lot of pressure from Unknown right now. A lot easier to play their lineup. FNATIC is splitting very well. You see, you got 3 bot from the Dire. You have this Gyro just been pushing out middle, going to the jungle, and top Ice is sitting there. So I think they're happy with what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Smoke though from the Radiant running top.
They see that Void is down here. DJ was pulled in, so he should still have his TP available if they want to make that move. And Ice up on the high ground,
I
side of the map.
But you can't blink uphill. The Axe thought about it, I'm sure. He has the blink, like, what if you blink up there and there are just 3 heroes? You don't know.
Right.
Until you have that vision.
Wisely just going to stay further and further back now. Still, it does look like FNATIC will have Hand of God back up by the time the next fight takes place.
They're just winning the vision war right now. Arrow's gonna fly, but yeah, they saw Dire saw it coming the whole time, and these are like 4 hero rotations from Radiant. They're not really getting anything.
We'll get that D ward there. Definitely, this is that time where if you are unknown, you want to make this happen, and that's a big smoke move made with nothing gained. FNATIC getting time to come online.
Farming all 3 lanes, farming the jungle. I mean, Moon's just chilling as his point booster.
Light Shadow, Sentry Ward still up on that high ground, so it'll scout it out, but jump in, it's gonna be a big call! Connects on it, 2 of them! The follow-up there with the Starstorm, it's a lot of damage. The Hand of God in the mech, it's too good. Come out from FNATIC, the second round now, as the Tune gets dropped back in, hold down to death. It looked pretty. It was.
Yeah, they really did. The Axe got the perfect call, but when it's only a level 8 Mirana was the only follow-up. Like, you had a Nether Toxin, but I guess that is one of the problems. There's no real burst on this unknown team if you don't get a lot of, like, those lucky spins on the Axe.
And I guess that's one of the problems, too, is that you've got this, like, you know, very farmed Lifestealer, but he's not really that big hero to come online at the same time. Like, his timing when he's going to be really effective is that Radiance, and maybe you need to go, instead of for the big team fights, the small pickoff-oriented play with, like, Viper Mirana. We'll see.
Right, that Lifestealer. It'll be curious to see what he does when he gets that Radiant. Bottom arrow flies through, won't hit anyone. And man, a Tune, well, he kind of melted when, I mean, we said it, when he by himself, because he got like DJ tossed him back, and it was like a 1v4, and he just got absolutely shredded. Is going for the max, so probably Guardian Greaves and X for the Viper.
Maybe it just doesn't matter with these heroes you've got on FNATIC. Like, everything's looking good for unknown, but I think that with this pipe now and Hand of God, like, Chen might just be that broken.
Yeah, I mean, Chen pretty much can full heal every hero on the map right now if they're near him.
Oh, this hero's so ridiculous.
Oh, right here, then there's a reason, right? We've been seeing it first. Even Coddle's been let through. Chen really hasn't been, and you're seeing a 5 hero can have such a big impact with not really doing that much.
Presses a button. Sorry, mechanism.
Yeah,
my bad.
Sometimes, you know, hit the W to get a magic resist crate.
Now, 17 minutes in right now. Tier 1 tower still stand in that mid lane. Unknown trying to farm up this Lifestealer. Who is the top net worth in the game right now?
He can be very scary. He's in a pretty safe spot. He's back down to bottom, the quote-unquote dead lane. It's pushed back to his tier 3. He's cool with it. Has his relic flying out to him as well. Perfect usage of the Midas.
Oh, beautiful. Love to see.
One or less seconds of downtime equals go.
I think they revealed that there was a ward up there. Or did they get? It's over on the other side. Yes, they get the ward.
Savage will take it. And he does damage now. Has the Trez Hand of Midas Maelstrom going BKB next on the Void. They're going to call though. They want to look for a kill top. Arrow. Oh, yeah, full heal though.
Oh, it's not nearly enough to jump through. They're going to back away afterwards now, chasing time dilation. Can they find a secondary kill? Doesn't look like it, because there isn't any detection.
Yep.
Oh, and again, can't quite get it done. Chen just too good.
Yeah, he does. As long as the 10 meter bike, oh, Widge, I don't know about that. Didn't have any leap charges, so maybe just knew he was kind of dead in the water there and goes for a TP. Oh man, this Axe, he is getting good initiations in the arrow follow-up there, but they don't have that little bit more burst damage that they really need.
It does, you know, sort of bode well for if you get that Radiance online, which Lifestealer has right now, but you'd love to just see him be able to take that fight with Lifestealer inside. You blow up one target.
Oh yeah, the Lifestealers are, even without the Radiance, I think it would have been a kill. You just needed 1 or 2 more attacks, and now the Radiance is flying out, but who knows, this Timber Saw has a plate mail possible pipe. He is a tanky boy with a gyro. What does he go for? He would
Aghanim's.
So yeah, they are gonna scale very well into the late game, and they're 1,000 gold up right now.
3 to 8, jump in. There's the initiation. Is it going to be enough? Hand of God, not there. 23 Savage goes down. Now the break, the runaway. Now it looks like Ice will be able to escape. That's the power of it.
You've got the burst damage now, the one burst damage you need. Whoa, burn up.
Oh my God, all down, the toss up, and he just gets obliterated. And Gotoon is also out of position as they're gonna chase down this Viper. It goes from good to really, really bad. And Unknown losing themselves a couple more heroes, which also getting ran at. Greedy trying to keep himself away. The toss back for the Ogre as poor old Prada is gonna get pummeled and killed off. Ugh, that hurt.
Yeah, you kill off the Void and you're like, well, it's a 4v5. There's no way they'll go on us. And then all of a sudden, you forget there's a Timbersaw who does a lot of peer damage and just flies through and just bursts you down. That's a little overconfident. I like it. Like, I've known they should be playing a little more confident because you need to get the middle tower. You talked about it. It's still up. You got to bring that down, but, you know, killing the Void isn't the end-all be-all here.
No, there are a couple other cores that are in this game.
My God, 5 edge. Goodness, they do not like him. I like it. Even Moon is like, I don't think you can do that, my friend. Whatever.
And now they can take the fight. Moon tip them, and now they connect on all of them again. Is it going to be enough damage? No, it's not quite there. Timbersaw just tearing apart Greedy and looking for the follow-up now. Can't find any more. Dune. The walkaway is going to be there. 23 Savage looks to escape. Avalanche talk coming from DJ as they blow up the Lifestealer again. And just when it looks pretty, Ice comes in and puts the kibosh on Unknown as Prada autumned again.
And that's now the second dunk the Axe has just kind of missed. Like, you want that experience because if you get the first one, now everyone has movement speed, and you have a dunk for that second hero that's actually getting pretty low. And man, it just hurts. You're missing levels on some of your heroes, and it's really showing. The Ogre didn't get a multicast, because if he gets a multicast as well at that point, he's going to die into the Nether Toxin, but you pick an Ogre, you can't expect a multicast.
I mean, can you just imagine if it's like a Lion or a Jakiro or like one other hero that has like an AoE stun with these Axe calls?
Yeah,
everything looks different.
It would be, because he's getting good calls. These are really good calls from the Axe, but the follow-up, as you say, just is not there. Now it went from a less than 1,000 gold lead to a 5K lead. And when you have the way greedier lineup like FNATIC has, you're just happy with this. A full BKB on Void now.
This is looking very grim. Very, very grim. Poor Unknown. FNATIC pulling it together. Smoke up.
Smoke versus smoke right now.
Oh, jump in, call, opening. The follow-up's going to be there, though, as the Hand of God is going to keep Ice alive, and now Chase, Avalanche, toss. There's also a missile landed on the poor old man. Atoon separated from the herd as they'll find themselves the Lifestealers. Well, because why not? Both cores on.
Yeah, literally the two best kills you can get, they get him pretty easily. No Chrono, the Faceless Void will have him at 5 seconds. They might just do rope, and they might honestly start and go for that 2-2 middle. You might just pressure your base. There's really nothing stopping you at this point.
And I don't really know what more you can want out of this lineup from Noah. Like, what else can you do?
With what you have, I think the Axe has been getting some pretty decent calls. They just don't have the damage. They actually give it to the Gyro.
Okay. I guess he can just be the one standing in front with like his Agnums hitting towers.
He does, even without any other items. Just you do slowly chip away at those towers much quicker than him.
Basically a double dam.
Well, they ping out top this XPC. He's trying to cut creep away to just do anything he can. Level 14 has the blade mill. We saw it last fight.
Yeah. Gonna get towards that BKB next. As they have found Moon, a nice little chunk of damage, but it's only the Lifestealer there, and they still have the Aegis afterwards. Burn through it once. Now we have a round 2. Greedy trying to walk away. The Avalanche toss onto Viper. He'll coming from the mechanism. Things looking somewhat okay as they manage to take down the Chen. So not going to be a ton of heal coming afterwards as Attune still tries to back out of the Lotus Orb. Laid down now onto the Void is the BKB, and there's going to be the Chrono follow-up as it's connected onto all of them. Mirana, poor Mirana caught as well, although the turnaround with the Colt isn't going to be good enough. They're trying to kill him off. Ice brought him to about a third HP, but they can't quite find the finish. He walks away, and the Lotus Orb is going to stop any chase, it looks like, as the chains comes out. Still slowed down, but there he got down. Oh no! He can't find the call. Oh god, it hurt.
I mean, they do get the kill, which is still good for them, but you definitely probably didn't want to lose your act there. That would have get his level 15 close to the BKB, but surprisingly an okay fight from Unknown.
Yeah.
The start they had, still, the Atos arrow, as long as you don't have that Lotus Orb taking off the Atos, it's going to be a guaranteed hit every time still.
And I guess that, like, if you can manage to kill that Shen sort of at the start, that changes the complexion of the fights.
It does. It's not like pretty much every hero on Dire has a cheat if Chen is alive. Everyone gets a cheat. I mean, you don't get the man to be the HP. You kill him, it really is just you don't have that extra life that you used to play with.
Yeah. Now, 25 minutes. Let's see what these runes look like. Twitch trying to get a little sneaky up on the top side here.
See, DJ there as well. They're both just a bit. And what a play! Can he get away?
Yo, Witch got it. He got the rune. Witch got the rune. No, it's not going to be enough. Fuel Scepter
goes down. He did get the rune, did you say? So I'm sure his core's like, thanks. He's like, man, why'd I do that?
That's such a classic.
Max is level 15 now, actually a higher level than the Viper, getting close to the Guardian Greed.
Yeah, he needs that extra survivability. We saw how effective having the extra mech can be by the Viper in that last fight. Now the big thing is going to be, of course, taking this next engagement around what I'm assuming is going to be the next Roche. I'm not sure. Like for FNATIC, do they just pressure for the top tier too?
Because it is a while away, but as you said, I don't think FNATIC should feel that pressure to do anything. Could they? Yeah, they need to. Well, they're going to look for this life stealer. Oh no, it's up and well. Okay, bring it both.
Bring him down though. It looks like it. Avalanche toss. Take him down quick and easy.
That's a bad death now. So now, yeah, look at middle lane already. They're actually going on 2.
Oh, no.
And they bring in DJ.
All right, yeah, they could just kill them all. Okay.
Waste the TP.
That's pretty bad as the 2 is going to also drop. And, well, no buyback on the Lifestealer or the Ogre. It might be time to party.
And I understand why Unknown did that. They wanted to be greedy at the most farm, but I honestly don't think their 5v5 fight is that bad. And now you don't even give yourself a chance to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, like trying to pressure the bottom tower, the bottom tier 1 by Lifestealer, just didn't end up working out for him.
And that's why the Pan talked about it. You picked the Lifestealer when Void was still in the pool. Void doesn't give a shit about your range. He's just gonna chrono you and he's just gonna kill you.
There's not anything you can do, and even if you don't have chrono, there's a good chance that you get a patch.
I mean, arrow does hit on Gyro, but it's a 2v5, so you're probably not going on him.
Oh, okay, or they're gonna go in on him. Greedy tries to take it down. It's not nearly enough damage. Everybody was back up in 5 seconds. Yeah. Just wait. Oh, they'd be able to wait this out a little bit longer though. Arrow does not connect on Ice. Greedy looking for another opening, but he won't have the blade mail. Coming from that lifesteal, trying to take down the gyrocopter. Is it going to be enough? Yes. They found 1 kill, dead for 60 seconds. Can they find any more now? Widge will have another arrow in a couple seconds. We got time dilated, so it's going to be on down, and that might be a free pass for FNATIC to get out.
You want to at least get the creeps, get something, and they'll clear out some of Chen's creep. I'll say this is a nice level for Lifestealer. You're versus a Void and Gyro. Neither one have MKBs. Now you have the Radiance evasion as well as your 20% at level 20. So it's not just a guaranteed kill anymore with the Void, which is nice.
Yeah.
It is a 9k lead, obviously. Still, and you did lose the melee Axe, but this Axe, honestly, this Axe, Greedy is played amazing. He is getting very, very good calls when they need him every time.
And that's the thing, like, nobody expects, all right, they're all dead, we're gonna jump on you now, but that got them a gyro kill.
It was, and it was close, because with that blade mill, the BKB, he knew he wasn't gonna die. Unless he somehow got bashed 12 times in a row, he would just be allowed to walk out, and he defended. They almost defended the full set of racks, but not quite. Now this void. You just look at the net worth going further and further up, going Satanic next to try to secure it. Just make sure you don't die.
And Lifestealer is getting, you know, fairly up there in terms of the farm as well. Going for a BKB next for himself, it looks like.
Feels bad being forced to get there.
Yeah.
That takes away a lot of your damage. You have a Manta already, because Manta is just kind of a farming tool, and, you know, I'm going to remove something off me. BKB, these aren't big damage items. You
No.
have to go Manta BKB, you're not hitting that hard.
You have to, like, get the bait out of the chrono with the Manta illusion play or something. You know what I mean? Like,
You got to do something crazy with it, for sure.
yeah. But nonetheless, take a little bit of a breath here. 10,000 net worth lead as we get close to that 30-minute mark. Unknown definitely feeling behind, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. As you can see, 75% right now on win probability. Not the worst.
It really isn't. I mean, the thing is, they're not sitting there base greedies farming the enemy team jungle. They were farming their own triangle. You can't just sit in your base and hope, like, get a big call will win the game. You do have to continue to farm, like, Scarred on the Viper, which is very, very nice.
Greedy gonna cut the wave here. Immediately glyph it, and
Yeah, they boot the triangle, cancel it so the Axe will TP out, and they scared him enough.
yeah.
Should be the last tier 2 top lane.
Radiant's top tower is under
Pressure
attack.
on. I think they're going to take this tier 2 for free. Lifestealer's pushing the bottom lane right now, but does have TP available if a fight does happen to break out. It does feel like right now FNATIC, after taking a little bit of a stumble, granted didn't get that Rax, but lost a Gyrocopter, they're going to wait for the Aegis.
I think it's smart. I did say I like how it was playing outside the base. I don't think you ever take a fight outside the base, though, because you do have, like, your heroes aren't, like, great base defense, but you have the X. No, there's going to be a toss back. Nice 4-step back over. Surprised Prada even has a 4-step as a 5 ogre in a game like this, but
Yeah.
saves him.
It's not bad at all.
That's the thing. You know Dire is a little bit scared. If this Act gets a 3-man blink call with Blade Mail BKB, you are in a lot of trouble, so they're not going to risk it.
Yeah. Moonlight Shadow right now, Lifestealer showing in the mid lane, so I'm FNATIC are going to play it a little bit more safe at the moment, although.
Oh, hello.
Walking up. Abs. Drops down the Sentry Ward. Right there.
They can just camp this high ground, and as you said, wait for the Roche. We know it'll respawn in a minute. The teams obviously will have to wait a bit, and we'll see if they want to scout it out, and they'll just send it creep from there, makes it nice and easy.
I mean, part of the thing that's just so strong about this, or rather the FNATIC, is that, you know, you got bots on the Timber Saw, you've also got Chen that can recall people, so you don't have to be that worried about the split. You kind of keep somebody back all the time and bring him in when...
I didn't realize how farmed DJ was. He's out farming the Axe. He has a Solar Crest Yule's Blink Dagger and 1,000 gold.
It's almost level 20.
Yeah, he is that great old game on this giant rock. And oh, Prada gets the D-Ward. But now there's a lot of heroes.
4-step away. See ya.
Prada's playing him right now with that 4-step.
He's got to do what he can do. Greedy almost got caught there as well. Man, they're playing it really close to the wire here, but this is all space for the Lifestealer to push out lanes.
Yep, he is trying to get bottom pushed out, try to get that heart. It has 4K gold now on the Lifestealer. But the problem is, doesn't really give you too much until you get that full heart. Like a Reaver doesn't feel that great. You do need the full heart.
Do you like heart as like his item?
I don't mind. Yeah, he's going BKB after all, so I mean, I don't hate it. It just feels weird that you have to go to these defenses. You are going to run out of damage at some point on the Radiant side. Like, once your initial Viper goes out, the double Star Storm, the Axe, Blade Mail, like, you're just going to run out of rage, and then you have the BKB, but they might just hit you through it.
Oh, arrow comes through a little bit off
Prada, he has force again.
You're not tossing me, jumping cold over the cold spear. Turn it back around, that's keeping him alive a very long time. Widge on the outside throws out the arrow. A good stun, and they find the dunk. Instead, buyback coming, he can get recalled in a second. Buy that Shen in a second if they want it. While Prada is stuck up on the high ground, acting as the ward, gonna TP away afterwards. Gets out of invis, fine and dandy. Yes, please. Now the rest of them, can they escape? Gyrocopter jumps back to another big call. It gets killed here. It's gonna be a dieback. Big big win right there for Unknown, but now they need to back away afterwards. Greedy trying to escape. Viper is dead, and they've already lost 2. Huge win for Unknown.
Dude, Greedy ends up going down. If they can find DJ, though, they have the Spear Vessel. He cannot blink away. Does have a Yules and a blink. But the Radiant, it's going to be close enough. He might just go down here.
Oh my goodness gracious. The chase is there. The arrow connects.
Wow,
and Unknown.
Radiant's bottom tower.
What happened?
Dude, this Axe is legitimately just carried him this entire game. Another perfect blink call on the backside. And the lifesteal, the BKB choice worked. They got their BKBs. He had Rage while he was chronoed, and then when Chrono went down, he BKB, and all of a sudden, Void's attacking 2 people who just, he doesn't really do anything to. Man, I can't believe how well Greedy's playing on the sack. So, and now they're just going to Roche, at least Lifestealer is.
I mean, there's no way they can stop this. They don't have Chronosphere. Like, Gyrocopter's dead for 40.
It is a slow take, though, the problem,
Yes.
right? This Lifestealer's build isn't, I mean, Lifestealers in general don't really build Roche take lines with silent medallions, but here we go, buyback from DJ. Axe alive at 5.
This is really deadly. Again, a best of 1. How many times have we seen games get thrown at the Roche pit one way or another? This Ice is there. Roche already down to about half HP. Greedy and Atsun are not with the rest of their team, and Gyrocopter is up in 20 seconds.
They are coming now. There's a full Solar Crest on the Mirana as well, so they can items.
This is really, really deadly. Walking in, Chronosphere is still a little ways away. They've got the Chakram in the midst of them. Avalanche toss. They got the PK, but then they get it in time. They get it. Ace there onto the Lifestealer. Now the chase forward looking for more. The call is out. It's not doing enough damage. They need to back away from here in a second. Lifestealer still living, feeling fine. And they get it.
That's completely worth it. Prada did die and buy back, but you don't care. You not only did you get, you got the kill, you got the Aegis, you deny it most importantly from this Void or this Gyro, because that's how they siege build it. They just want to slowly do it, the Aegis, and they don't have it now. So even though they're down 9K, no, not feeling honestly that far behind at this point.
Lifestealer, or sorry, Faceless Void did manage to get the cheese, so he's got that one for now.
That's nice. With the Satanic, which is nice.
But Gyrocopter and Tiny don't have buyback for the next 5 minutes.
So yeah, they need to be careful. Oh, Prada saying hello to him. Yo, what?
Prada just does not care.
I love it. Bloodlust plus Tranquil Boots. He's moving in 472.
Like, all right, I'll take your missile, guys. Get out of there.
As you said, though, you gotta be careful. If you're Fnatic right now, they're still playing a little aggressive, and if you just lose Moon, all of a sudden, you can lose all your outer towers, possibly in tier 3.
Well, double catapult wave, but high ground vision right now for Fnatic. Is warding going to be one of the things that they're undoing?
Wants to kill the siege units, and he pretty much does. Nice job by Ice.
And dodged away from the arrow. Still looking for an opening here. They have Chronosphere available. 23 Savage does have that Lifestealer in his sights. Can they do anything else here? And really close. Isis actually picks up a stick along the way. Greedy Shadow for the moment. Waiting behind, ready to jump if they need to. They're still flipping around here. The call is going to be there onto the gem, but the Chronosphere, the reaction is there in time though. They've got the BKB out. Broken chase. Can they do anything else? Damage. Shaft is dead. They put the gem. He's going to buy back. Get the Hand of God. It's not quite enough. And Prada able to force that way out of there, but does still go down. 23 Savage solo, but it's the cheese. That's going to keep him alive. Do they have any extra follow-up? Wid wants to back away. The missile's going to connect, and Atune also is going to be the one that hits dirt. So they lose 4 on Unknown.
Yeah.
Fight was not there.
And a decent start to the fight. The Chrono goes out, but as we saw, the Rage on left to BKB on Axe again, but it didn't matter. On the backside, after the Chen died, we've seen it before, right? This is how OG likes to play. Let the Chen die. Who cares? You have buyback. The whole point of you is just buyback and heal. It worked.
And you know who doesn't have buyback? Almost all of Unknown. They are really close, a couple thousand gold away on these heroes.
All right, Lifestealer, you gotta move your Assault Cuirass for your Midas here. Yeah, we see it. Nice replay. And 23 Savage gets close, because here's the call, but they don't kill during the call. There's the heal, and then eat the cheese, eat that fondue. You're good.
That was a turnaround. Again, all set up by the solid vision as Fnatic gonna step forward and try and take down the second tier 3 tower. Rage up, trying to slow this one down. The Lifestealer, along with the Axe, the only 2 left alive. It looks like Fnatic are gonna respect the respawns.
Man, They somehow defend their base here, even with having no buybacks on pretty much any of their heroes on Unknown. But FNATIC is up 10,000 gold now. They took control of the map. They didn't really get any wards down, though.
Yeah.
I would have really liked if Dire just got anything on the Radiant side of the map. It's dark.
Illusion.
And at this point in time, too, feeling like could be another round of waiting for Roshan as around a minute until Aegis is going to be reclaimed by the Lifestealer.
And I mean, the Space of Void is pretty much sit slotted now. You're getting to scary territory, almost level 25 as well. With that MKB, still can't really man fight the Lifestealer, but kills anyone else.
Blade Mails, just to look cool for a moment.
You know, kill the Sentry Ward. I dare you to go on me. I'm killing the Sentry Ward.
Yeah, this Lifestealer, or rather, Faceless Void is terrifying. Satanic be a nice answer, but it's also going to be dependent upon Unknown to just try and catch the map before he can get it off. We'll have to see.
And that's the thing, with a hero like Marani, you always have that chance to maybe get the random 5-second arrow into a kill, but on the other side as well, you have a tiny group. You know, it's tough to base siege unless you somehow toss one player out. You have that element on both sides. I really do. The Tiny has a 4-step node going Ethereal Blade next. Ice. Well, a lot of level 25s in this game pretty early, only 40 minutes in.
Well, and you did see there as well, like, the decision-making by Unknown, you can tell that they're just so focused on that Chen. They decided to jump him with both the Lifestealer and the Axe, and I can understand that desire to, like, take him out of a fight before the good hand of God can come out, but the buyback makes the difference in the world.
And going a little bit different creeps on the Chen because of that. Has the Ice Ogre as well as the Wild Ripper, so we see all these magic resist, but he's like, you know what? I need armor. They've got all physical damage. Let's get some armor up in here. I like it.
I mean, it even helps for, like, you know, the Void and stuff as well. The Blade Mail, it's obviously going to return physical damage to him. So it's a good way to deal with that as well. Just get extra armor on everybody.
And they're going to smoke up FNATIC. They definitely smell some blood in the water. Target scan and it will connect.
An arcane rune on this Tiny. He's ready to party. Getting touched there by the Radiance. Shadow Blade for Greedy. No vision right now.
I like where they're waiting though. Unknown in a good position here. And FNATIC knows they did scan and it turned up red. Like they have to be up to.
Gem reveal onto him. Axe getting caught at the start.
Back, there's a monitor on the ceiling that I'm looking at, and yeah, I got back in the game, so we're good. Hell yeah, not too bad.
Lovely crotch shot. Let's see, we got 13,000 net worth lead, and the only thing it looks like we missed was the Axe going down.
Yeah, and we saw it at the very end there, so it's pretty much FNATIC has completely controlled this game. All they really scared of is an Axe jumping on. Now that he's dead, they can play a little more aggressive. It is always going to be hard to go high ground with that Chrono because of the Axe being there. We'll get that call. As long as Chen has good position, though, they should be okay.
2 minutes. 4 staff picked up now for the Chen as well. We have, 180 GPM.
He's got, feels very good, especially the Chen, because the thing is, you're not killing creeps. You're just telling them to come fight. You're like, I'm not even getting gold for this, but now, you know, you're getting some. You're getting 2 wards a minute.
5 health regen for the Axe. I'm surprised FNATIC weren't able to get more out of that.
I agree with that. Just kind of playing very, very safe. They really want that Roche. And it's a quick one. That circle is already done. Roche is going to be up in 1 second here.
I mean, they have Chrono for 20. Can they get something done in that duration? It could be a big moment. Opening, Greedy jumps forward, gets the call, there's no chronosphere. The follow-up, the hand of God, tough heal, but it's not enough. They kill him off, and now Broken, ice, in a little bit of trouble as they want to chase him down. They do have a buyback from the Void. But it looks like they're instead going to get the toss up onto the high ground. He's going to be stuck there. Hey, how about you hang up there for a little while? Oh, but the toss pulls it back in because he threw him after the blink came out. And, well, they keep on trying to kill him. This ain't EG. That guy's going to get down in a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. My bad.
No, you're good. But it's like, it feels like the Tiny's just like clowning around, but they have not won this game on any stretch. Like, we're just seeing this Axe Blade Lifestealer is almost a guaranteed kill every time on one hero. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, and I mean, this looks similar to what we saw before. The call is there. The fall, can they have any push on the moon? The BKB moves out though. Satanic status resistance, so freaking OP. And everybody's separated on the side of Unknown as they find that Chronosphere. The BKB still active. Pretty looking for Maelstrom Proc is breaking him. He has the rage in a second. If he can get away, it's not gonna happen. They do have a buyback on that lifesteal. Greedy. He's got to run. Does have the blink in a second, but the Hex is already there. Looks like that's going to be the end of the engagement. But Chronosphere down.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, you did lose your Lifestealer, which hurts, but Lifestealer for Chrono, I'm very curious if they actually like play aggressively in this Roshan. It looks like they want to.
Only buyback for the Dire right now is on the Chen and Gyrocopter.
Wolf goes in, scouts it out.
Chase looking for the follow-up of Toon down to half HP. He's back, but the call, it comes down to Toon. He's gonna come down, he's out of there. Can they kill him off in time? It's not looking like it's gonna quite be there. It's going to be Savage able to get a walk away. And now the follow-up coming, tons of damage. Greedy looking for a call to just get himself out. Needs to escape, but the things, it doesn't connect. The toss back, he gets the Timbersaw away, and DJ is literally trolling his own team right now.
They can't go to Roshan because Viper didn't buy back right away. I think they just knew he doesn't have it. Because if you have a buyback, you're buying back in TP just anywhere. And since he has it, this should be a free Roche.
Yeah, they can't really get it. They're moving over direction, but it's happening too fast. And that is the Refresher Shard now. It's going to be taken by the Void.
Sure, he was like, I kind of wish we had the Ags instead. Kind of does the same thing, more useful on the Void. Lower cooldown on Chrono always feels good. But yeah, you really do. I mean, it's Axe, right? We see 23 Savage. He's got to play a little bit more careful. I feel like he's got a Chen behind. This is too easy. He's still getting bursted.
True. Well, we'll have to see where we go next. As you can see, FNATIC here still looking for a way to close this game out. But hasn't been easy as of yet for FNATIC.
Should be. I mean, this should pretty much be it. FNATIC, they've got everything they need. Moon has got that Satanic. Doesn't really do the most. He's just standing there. He's spamming Rocket Barrage on cooldown. He's just pretty hard to kill at this point. Doesn't even do that much damage.
The last tier 3 tower looking to fall. They have the call if you want to use it. A big creep whip moving in. Field. It almost feels as if they're trying to bait it out. The clone hit on anybody, and the Chrono is going to fall off afterwards. What? Connection is out there as well. A 2 and 2 to keep him alive. The second Chrono catches 1 to 3 of them, but there's not quite enough damage as of yet. And they bring him down in time. The walk away is there for the life sword, still living for the moment. The bash, the control, the hand God Moon starting to run down low, but he is going to be able to walk away. The Aegis is already down. Now Lifestealer, he needs to do everything and a bit more if possible. They have lost the Viper, but they hold on to the racks for the moment. Greedy, another call, possibly there for the opening, connects. The Lifestealer is following up. They just don't have the damage. And now follow up the Shades, it comes out. That guy's able to walk out with the Rage. Again, Greedy is dead. The buyback on that Axe. This Lifestealer is living forever, it feels like, but there's only a buyback left from the Mirana.
Problem is, he's living forever, but he's not really killing anyone either. The Chen just constantly, just sitting here gives him a huge, and they're gonna look, ice, you're not getting.
It's not enough. There's just not enough damage in the world. As the toss comes out, and it is feeling close to the time for Unknown. Type those 2 magical letters as the bash connects on the Lifestealer in the fountain. They don't give a damn, and GG. FNATIC are moving on.
Yeah, and honestly, I would say FNATIC had control of it pretty much the entire game, but it wasn't like this. We're strangling them, they have nothing to do. We saw multiple times, Unknown did win some team fights they had